Hi everyone. You can see me, but I can't see you. And from nowhere is gonna help today. I believe I reviewed that one already. Blue Beetle. We'll have to check on the channel. But we have, putting that one aside, we have the Green Lantern, Alan Scott, #4.
Can't see. I put it in front of you?
See, I told you can't see.
Yeah, it's there.
Green Lantern, Alan Scott, #4. J. Gerrick Flash, number can't see 5. Thank you. Shazam, #7. And a little bit of my opinion, but that might be another video. Because I have. Yeah. Anyway, let's start with Green Lantern. Green Lantern. Green Lantern. That's the Flash. Green Lantern, #4. This made me sad. You find out in this that Alan Scott loved that guy, loved Johnny Ladd, but Johnny Ladd did not, in fact, love him. Yeah, yes, that Johnny Ladd was a spy, and it has been that way for years. And he even gloats that he left easy clues, like how he went to a historically women's college. And I don't know, the whole book broke my heart and made me feel bad for poor Alan. Because the first book was all about how much they love each other, this, that, and the other. And then you get to this book and you find that Johnny Ladd didn't mean any of it. His name wasn't even Ladd. Like, he was basically the Red Lantern the whole entire time, even when he didn't have the powers. He had that Red Lantern, he had that villain swagger, you know? It was a fine book, but like I said, if you want to read a book that breaks your heart, that is my go-to book for this pile. Shazam didn't break my heart. Green Lantern, I mean, Flash didn't break my heart, but Green Lantern, that broke my heart. Mom, okay, I'm still talking about Green Lantern. So, I don't think they're going to include. I don't think they're going to include the Guardians of the Universe or any of the other stuff that is typical Green Lantern fare. I think this book's going to end in its own way because Alan absorbs his power. Mom asked me, so what's going to happen now? And I had to tell her, don't know. Never happened before.
Oh, when he absorbs the Red Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He absorbs the Red Lantern power, and she asked, what's going to happen now?
I asked, is he going to be evil?
And I had to respond, don't know. Never happened before. Not with Alan Scott. That is what I'm talking about. Because Johnny Ladd, basically, were they in a warehouse? Where was it that
Um,
where he corners him though? He corners him and makes him.
no, they were at like cabin that they had always gone to, and it was the house. He said, he hated that house.
But the point that I'm trying to make is that he boxes him in,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, eh, he starts explaining his own powers to him, and it's like, come on. If I had any hope of liking that guy, it just went out the window.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how they're going to end it in issue 6,
Yeah. He told him what he had.
but yeah, I hope they don't.
No, actually, he guessed it. Okay, sorry.
I hope they don't put. Um, I hope they don't put the JSA books on hold forever for this. Again, yeah, Mom, show you the book,
Oh,
the one you were looking at.
oh, sorry.
Green Lantern, pick it up in
Good
case
book.
you're interested. Good book, not great,
Okay.
but good. Um,
On to
please don't pause the JSA adventures because of these books, because they're all members of the JSA. Well, if you include Shazam because of the end credit scene, all three of these books have one thing in common. You do know that, right, Mom?
I'll be
So, um,
which book are you doing
Flash. Flash.
now? Okay.
So, what I liked about this versus the Green Lantern, what I liked about the Flash versus the Green Lantern is that I wouldn't mind if they paused it for a little while just to explain what happens to Jay Garrick and his daughter. And I mean, I like Robert. I like the fact that they brought back a robotic bear, and
Yeah.
he's hiding in like Chile or Guatemala, somewhere somewhere off some foreign country somewhere, like
Dr.
in
Elemental
like
gets
South
his daughter.
America. But
You know, right time, you're rolling backwards.
I'll be bummed out if Judy doesn't show up again, or if they kill her off before this gets going. I'll bet you that Green Lantern probably not gonna feature too prominently after his book, but the Jay Garrick book, the story in the Jay Garrick book seems like it could be part of the same timeline. So, um, it featured Doctor Midnight. Not gonna give away how it featured Doctor Midnight. Which what?
And Dr. Elemental.
Doctor Elemental was the bad guy, Mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Which Doctor Midnight, I wanted to know since when is his name Peter? I mean, was that part of the code name thing that they were hiding, and or is his name genuinely Peter? I'm confused because in the Stargirl show, his name was not Peter. His name was um Kent Nelson. No, Kent Nelson's Dr. Fate. There's a lot of doctors in the JSA. Um, but I can't think of it right now. But his name in the show was not Peter anything. It's like, how'd they get Peter out of? No, you got to remember these are characters from the 30s, and they could pull something. So
Yeah.
anyway, if you guys know, tell me in the comments. While I'm doing that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Um, where I'd give Green Lantern like a, a 4.5, maybe, or maybe even a 3 while I was reading it. I'd give the Flash a higher number. It just felt like
You got one more to
I'm not done.
go.
It just felt like I said, it could fit in the same timeline, and you don't have to worry about it getting erased during Crisis, which is a big thing with Flash books. Um, this it wasn't too goofy like our next book. Our next book is happily off the rails goofy. And if you don't like silliness, if you don't like to try to feel like you're from the Golden Age, don't read our next book. Our next book is Shazam, number 7 of the 2003-2004 run. This fight actually kind of happens.
Yeah.
Show them the
The fight?
the fight. And
Just a second.
no,
Oh, you want to stand here?
show them the
I just
cover.
held it up.
Okay, okay. The the fight actually kind of happens, but the fight won't be Billy Batson's main concern, nor will Bizarro, Shazam, or any of the other stuff. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna tell you what his main concern is gonna be, but his main concern going forward will not be, I predict, won't be any of the villains found in this book. Uh-huh. And um yeah, which they still have the goofy dinosaurs, which feel like something from the Golden Age when villains built giant fly swatters just to get Superman. If they're planning to continue this issue,
Hey.
if they're planning to continue this book past issue 12, they need to start bringing in and tying together the main stories. The goofy dinosaur plot with what's going on with the Batson family. Or I'd like to see, pardon me, I'd like to see them bring back villains like Bizarro, Shazam, or Felix Faust. I've been pulling for it all along. I want to see Superboy Prime fight him again. Um, yeah, that's just me. Best book of the week, Gerrick Flash, hands down. definitely pick up this one. The Shazam, cool cover, but like I said, a little too goofy for my taste. And um, Green Lantern, it felt like they were trying to be dark and sad, and that's just not Alan Scott. So, God, I wish I could think of Dr. Midnight's name. Anyway, um, those are my books for this week of April
Today's the ninth.
9th,
This yesterday.
2024.
Yeah.
So, I've been Bob. That's been The Other World According to Bob. Bob out. Say goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye, Mom.